In this video, I'll actually be going ahead and showing you guys how to set up a XP smelter using zero-tick bamboo and kelp in order to get an infinite XP source in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So this contraption actually isn't really that complicated, although there is a bunch of spaghetti hoppers because I'm lazy. But there are actually a couple pieces of technical Minecraft I do need to explain first of all. To begin with, we can actually go ahead and store XP from a furnace setup just like this. It requires just one comparator, a piece of glass, a redstone torch, and a piece of redstone dust. And essentially how this works is we'll go ahead and we'll have an input up top, which in our case will be kelp. On the side we'll go ahead and we'll input bamboo, which we are actually using as a fuel source in this case. And this comparator is actually checking to see if there are items in the hopper. And as long as there are items in the hopper, it'll actually go ahead and allow this hopper to let items flow out. But the second that it goes ahead and actually runs out of items in this hopper, if you'll watch this torch, it'll actually go and turn on and lock this hopper here. So now it is locked. So as long as that bottom hopper is actually locked, the dried kelp cannot flow out, allowing us to go ahead and grab it easily. And so long that you go ahead and you actually manually grab out the items, you'll actually be able to get the XP for that item as well as any item that had been smelted before. And if you actually want proof of this, go ahead and watch one of my earlier tutorials on the XP smelter, which I'll actually go ahead and break down the XP gained for one item versus a couple stacks of items. So now of course we actually have to move on to the concept of zero ticking. So essentially zero ticking is a very fast way to go ahead and actually force a crop to go ahead and grow to a further growth state. So in this example we can go ahead and actually force the bamboo to grow a lot quicker than it normally would. So in a nutshell how this works is that we go ahead and we actually force the block to update underneath it faster than the game engine can process, which confuses the game code and makes the crop itself think it actually went through a growth phase. Now to build this, go ahead and place a block down, place a sticky piston on it, go ahead and place another block here. Place a piece of sand, go ahead and place a stone block there and there, come around the back of the piston, go ahead and actually place some redstone around here, place a piece of redstone there, place a block here, and a block here. You will need a redstone repeater there, as well as a lever there and a redstone torch there. So now this is just initiated a nice simple clock, so go ahead and actually stop that. The piston head will actually remain extended. Go ahead and place 2 blocks of sand on top of that. Go ahead and place your bamboo, and note that this actually requires light. Consider placing down torches or glowstone or something like that. And if you turn this on, it will go ahead and actually grow quite quickly. Now you can actually auto harvest this as well, so just go ahead and come around the other side, place a torch, place a stone block, place a torch, place another block, place another torch, another block. Bring the block out this way, go ahead and place some redstone, and place a normal piston. And you'll actually notice that it will actually go ahead and remain extended as well. Turn it back on, and you'll actually see it'll go ahead and keep auto harvesting. And now this can actually be done for a bamboo, sugarcane, cactus, and kelp as far as I'm aware. So this is how you do the bamboo. To go ahead and do this for the kelp, a simple modification is required. Alright, for the kelp, go ahead and actually build a nice little cage around this so we don't mess up any of the redstone, because we will actually need water. Go ahead and break the bamboo, get some signs handy, and go ahead and place a sign here, here, and here. Get your water bucket and place it here, here, and then actually on the piston head. Go ahead and place your kelp down, turn the device on, and boom, you're actually zero taking kelp. Alright, so now you actually know how an XP smelter works. You know how we can go and zero take bamboo as well as kelp. Now we need to learn how to go and split items. So this right here is just a simple little chest and hopper array. And this will not separate items evenly. However, it will separate them good enough for our use. So to go ahead and show you, we have one chest going to 2, 2 to 4, and 4 to 8. In our build, we actually do have 8 chests. So just to go ahead and show you that this will be a good enough split, go ahead and put a stack of items down here. And once this actually runs through, we should get approximately 8 per chest. It won't be perfect, but it'll be close enough. Alright, all the items have gone through. So in this one we have 13, 7, 12, 7, 7, 6, 5, and 7. And actually the reason why this is good enough is the fact that if we were to go ahead and make this as efficient as possible, I would actually need 25 furnaces. And since I'm actually only using 8, it'll build up a little bit of a surplus in this buffer on top, so we're completely fine. And a little important fact off of the wiki is that actually kelp will go ahead and produce 0.1 experience per smelt. It takes about 10 seconds to go ahead and smelt one piece of kelp, and we have 8 furnaces. So for every 10 seconds, we're getting approximately 0.8 experience. Now that doesn't seem like much, but you can run this for quite a long time, and it's essentially infinite XP that you don't have to go ahead and you don't have to kill any mobs for. And also, unfortunately, just because this is a big jumbled mess and I really don't want to make this again, I'm just going to go ahead and be giving you guys a simple overview of the entire build. I will not be building it with you step by step. But with a couple of explanations from before when I was working with the XP smelter and the splitting as well as the zero taking, you guys should be able to do this. So during my testing, I actually found out that kelp can actually be approximately harvested 3 times faster than bamboo, but we also need 4 bamboo to smelt 1 piece of kelp. So if we go and we actually come along to the top here, I'm actually going to be zero taking 12 pieces total of bamboo to 1 piece of kelp. And we are also getting approximately 25 pieces of kelp per 10 seconds. So to be completely efficient, we really wanted to go and have 25 furnaces, but that seemed a little ridiculous with just how this is with 8, so I'm not going to be bothered to do that. So essentially, I have 12 zero-tick setups right here for the bamboo that is going to run down into these hoppers down here. I have 1 piece of kelp set up over here that's being run down into another hopper down there. And essentially what this jumbled mess is right here is going to be all of our kelp being divided into 8 furnaces, as well as all of our bamboo being divided into 8 furnaces. And I have them set up in such a way with 1 gap in between each so that we can go ahead and still have the redstone contraption here to make this a properly storing XP furnace array. We have an on and off switch going ahead and actually running up to the 0 tick over here for the bamboo, which will actually go ahead and come over here. It'll invert itself twice just to extend the pulse to the kelp. So all that is connected onto 1 lever. And all of the kelp is actually going ahead and being pushed down here to the very bottom of this large chest array. Alright guys, well this is a little bit of a ridiculous build. I really don't expect anyone to actually go ahead and build this themselves in their survival world. But if you guys did enjoy this, go ahead and please consider subscribing. Please drop a like down below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. So take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and also consider following me on social media. I have my links always in the description. I always appreciate more followers.